MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Vince Velasquez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Swing and a liner. Driven to deep right field. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Acuna, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
So here's Trey Mancini. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Pitch on the way. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading. Max Fried will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies picks it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
The right fielder, Nick Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Liner toward right center. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie, middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That average for him up in the 360s now. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Johan Camargo. First offering on its way.
Ball in.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Dansby Swanson would be next. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves go down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime versus this arm. He's only 1 for 10. Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the
Leading off with the Braves.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Williams is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Fried. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Down the first baseline. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here's another 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in. Up next will be Nick Williams. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Scott Kingery, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Acuna is on his way home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he pops it up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. Freeman on at first. Nobody out. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Pitch popped up. Kingery in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Throw over to the bag. And the runner back. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Kingery is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one.
The pitcher, number 54, Max.
At the plate, Max Fried, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. This is hit softly to third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad-hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor. He threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it. Right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit. And I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And this one bounds around against the wall. Fried blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Popped him up. Kingery shading to his right, and that's the third out. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 8 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First delivery to him on the way. Ronald Torreyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Swanson brings it in, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit to right. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Williams is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in once again, Tyler Flowers. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Line drive to center field. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves strand 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Into the box, JT Realmuto. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is the
and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Williams. He popped out in his first trip. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1, still 8-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Camargo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes Harper, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Called strike 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The pitcher, number 54, Max Fried.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. And in steps Scott Kingery. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Didi Gregorius will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Gregorius.
Too low, 1-0. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Gene Segura standing in. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one is launched. Look at this. Harper looks up. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So now to the plate, Trey Mancini. 0-1 the count. And the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 9 and the Phillies nothing. Standing in, Ronald Torreyes. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Austin Riley will also enter as he takes over at third base.
A defensive change.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Now playing third base, number 27,
probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
This is line to left. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he sets him down swinging. Bryce Harper becomes out number 2 this inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is low, ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And he misses there, 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. But the fighting strike for a pair. Both come.
Leading off for Atlanta, the second baseman, Johan Camargo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0. Ball, that's out.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Max Fried. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Kingery has got it, and the side. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Scott Kingery is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Camargo brings it in, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Serenity.
Davey Grion will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 73, Davey Grion.
Low for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now here it comes. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, the second baseman,
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Felix Hernandez will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone.
Felix Hernandez.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Torreyes carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Victor Arano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The third base.
Settling in now, Austin Riley. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Oh, and he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now
Stepping in, Ender
the center
Inciarte.
fielder.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 8.
Striding in, Charlie Culberson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Williams. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the end. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Camargo's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The left fielder, number 22.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Fried earns his 5th winner of the year. Vince Velasquez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.